This week we look at chapters 5 and 6. Chapter 5 introduces some methods and activities for each phase of the budget cycle. Particularly, it deals with preparation of agency budget requests, a review of those agency requests by the central government, a construction of the final executive budget by the central government, management of the budget execution, and finally, the audit phase. We will also look at calculating growth rates, an important tool for forecasting and budget preparation. We continue to look at the budget process, including budget classification systems and various reforms in Chapter 6. The basic concerns of the budget process involve spending controls rather than resource allocation. A response to early 20th century corruption and theft of government resources led to the implementation of various spending controls. That remains less of a concern in the U.S., but remains a high concern, particularly in developing countries. It requires a balance between controls and flexibility. Narrow controls, designed almost exclusively to provide fiscal constraints, almost certainly thwart innovation, constrain capacity to respond to citizen clients, and increase the unit cost of services. Certainly, in other words, it decreases efficiency. The task of the budget allocation is fairly simple. It is to allocate funds among governmental programs until an additional dollar moved to any program yields an additional return to society equal to the return lost from the program from which the dollar was taken. In other words, meeting the public interest. That leads to another big question. What is the public interest? We will discuss that in this week and upcoming weeks, and that is a key question when formatting the public budget. And there are several alternative forms that are possible when trying to meet the public interest. I also want to take a moment to discuss Assignment 4, which is not due for a couple weeks during week 5. It requires you to prepare a portion of the fiscal year 2016-2017 municipal budget for the town of Bucksport, Maine. For the assignment, you will select one of the 5 budget areas that the town prepares its annual budget for. These include general government, protection, streets and ways, health, sanitation and community services, and recreation and culture. A multimedia budget message is available within this week's module, and both the budget form itself and the multimedia budget message is available under the Helpful Resources tab on Blackboard. Once you review the budget message and the budget form, please email me your first and second choice for the area of the budget that you wish to prepare. Depending upon the number of students, you may be assigned a partner and will complete the project as a team, or perhaps more than one person will be assigned an area. This is perfectly acceptable as there are multiple ways to prepare the budget given the parameters of the assignment. Again, once you review the budget message and learn what the instructions are in more detail, I'll be happy to answer questions. I may even schedule a live chat session if you would like.